What is up guys and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be taking a look at the Transformers Dr.Wu movie collector MC01 Mozart. And if you don't know what is third party, and third party is talking about those companies from China mostly. It's not official sanctioned by Hasbro and Takara, and they just make their products themselves. No one is helping them. So it's usually there are some small companies which you may have company heard about that. Toy World, Unique Toys, DX9, Transcraft, etc. And Dr.Wu is mostly making upgrades and also some small figures, which they have done here today. So I know this review is a little bit late, but never mind. So this is the MC01 Mozart, and you can see the whole artwork of the robot mode. It's pretty awesome, and you can see a cheap knockoff and also an iconic symbol of Dr.Wu movie collector all warriors. So I don't know what this means. Fine. And then the great artwork of the robot mode itself. Once again, you can see the robot mode and the auto mode, and also you can see the great artwork of the motorcycle mode, and it's just like that. And also I guess they're also crossovering with some companies which is not just only Dr.Wu. It's also called as Mechanic, and this is a, I guess it's a Kiao Cook from Weibo. I don't know. And also is they just said you need to pay extra cautions about that because this guy is not suitable for under free, but no one cares about it, right? And then so when you just open the box, you got three things. One is the displaying place where Mohawk comes from. So Mohawk is put in here, and then two slots here. You can see these two holes actually includes two weapons, but usually Mohawk won't handle it. Okay, so this is it. This is one of the things that you will pick up, and the second thing, you will get artwork of Mohawk himself from the movie. And also you can see the instruction booklet, which is kind of stupid. I think it's not very good. I think yeah, just my personal favorite. And this is those third party also includes the cards, and this one is just have the same case. And you can see those viability, attack and defense, which I don't really like to mention them because it's just a long time ago for those officials to making like that, and they just keep making these cards, which I think is very awesome. And you can see once again the artwork of MC01 Mozart himself. And if you don't know who is Mohawk, you need to rewatch The Last Night, which is a very bad movie, but the character is pretty good. I think I mean the movie is bad because of explosions, so that's why Premier Pictures just cut this movie and it just bring up the Charter's Night. Okay, nonetheless, this character is from Last Night, which coming from nowhere and then just released by Megatron, bargain with the humans and some companies who kept Transformers. And this guy is very good. You can see some painting here, red painting, golden painting, and some green painting, which is his iconic hat. It's really cool. And then silver painting here. You can see black painting. Obviously, this is the seats that a motorcyclist should sitting in. And this is his weapons. It's pretty cool. So there's a hole right here. So this hole, so you can just tap the weapons here. And also his hands also has a hole. It's pretty good to handle this weapon. Unfortunately, the same hand here doesn't have a hole. The exact same hole doesn't have. So as for a small Transformers, even smaller than a core class figure, actually it's pretty small. So here's the size comparisons. This is RC from the Revenge of the Fallen, or the Studio Series 52 Deluxe Class RC, but probably it's not Deluxe Class, but never mind. So, and then this is his enemy, which is killed by Bumblebee. Mohawk just killed by Bumblebee in the movie in the car park. So this is the model, and how the scale of the toys is pretty good. The scale is pretty good, I think. And this Bumblebee is MB18. Is not the original American version of the Transformers toys, the Last Night toys. So this is the Voyager class Megatron, the official one. And so you can see Megatron is just like that. And then here you can see the size is pretty small, even smaller than a core class, but unfortunately I don't get any core class figures, but never mind. So this guy is a core class figures. Actually can clearly see every joints right here. In the chest piece you can see 3 joints here, which I think is fine normally, but maybe someone who has a more high standard than me, but actually I think no one will have a standard higher than me. So I will talk about in these 3 things, the directions. So is it movie accurate, and the posability, and also the colors, and some displaying problems about this guy. For like I just bought it yesterday, so I'm just gonna taking a look at this guy. So we can see some golden paint, and red painting, and green painting. You can see I just mentioned it before, and silver painting here. And this section here you don't get any paintings, but you did get some details on it. You can see that chest piece, there's a round shape right here, and then this also have the same thing as well. And you can see these ball joints here, 1, 2, 3, and this is the hand joint, of course, for the ball joint. And this is also the ball joint, and this is also ball joint, but it can't look up because this section just affects his posability, which I think is pretty sad. So you can he can look down 90 degree, I guess, and then rotation is pretty good, and then side to side a little bit, but not much. And taking a look at his backpack, actually is a little bit messy, I think. So you can see the backpack just like that, but messy. Though it's messy, but it's accurate. So you know, the CGI model makes him has 2 wheels in the back, clearly seen in the screen. You can see, and also the legs, they haven't painted anything except this, besides this and nothing. And yeah, those painting just like that and nothing. So the main color you can see is gray, and light gray, and then silver, and also black. And those head I don't count it because it's not the main color. So after the size comparisons and those details and possibility, let's taking a look at the more possibility in the downside. So after I mentioned the head, these wheels that affect the possibility, it can't really move that far, but it should be can move that more than this one. So actually you can have a butterfly joint, which I think is amazing design due to the transformation. I'll mention it later. So this version is a little bit easy to detach, which is kind of sad. And so the hands can rotate like that, move up that far, no any backward movements. The hands, which is amazing, move down, and move up, which is also a transformation. So we can get a wasteful, which I think is a little bit unnecessary, but I'm glad that they just include this feature for a minifigure. So it can move up that far, yeah, and it can move back that far, you can see, and the same legs just have the same possibility, so I will mention it one more time. So you can see a bend here, bend at the knee, another bend, and also the toe bend. The toe can bend down. You can see the toe is just like that. It's due to the transformation. Also, you got a ball joint here, so you got an angle pivot and others. So displaying this figure, I think the possibility is 7 out of 10. It's not the best. I still think it's not the best. Due to these things is a little bit annoying. I mean, when I just saw it, I just like I just give you an example. Then you feel you will know my feelings. You just see you just saw a skeleton in front of you, and then it's just like that. Yeah. So these, what I mean is, these are those bones. So after we get into this, so let's transform it. So actually these possibilities I think is not necessary, because it's and amazingly actually these things doesn't affect the transformation and is useless for the transformation. So it's pretty good they just include this. So just flip that out. This section you can see is flipping up. Just flip up, and then this you can see is hinge joint here. Once again, just cross over whole section here, and then this will make his head just cross in here eventually, and then the whole section will just cross over there, and then just bend this once again to make sure the head is locked into place. And another one is, actually you need to remove this weapon, so just detach it first, and then you just need to bring back to here the toe here I just mentioned before. So just do it like that, and then what you're gonna do is to flip this up, and then you can see the whole section just like that, and then you can see a tab here and then a tab here, which had in this same thing here, and then you just need to flip up another one. So just close that up, and then you will get those stuffs align up. So just snap that in nice and securely. So just snap that in once again. So everything is snapped in, and it's pretty good. So just snap in there nice and securely, and then nothing will happen, nothing will fall off or something. And then as for those wheels, you just need to not lock into place. You can see this tab was locked into this hole. Just tab in there nice and securely, rotate it. We're just like that, and then we just rotate it the whole section. Also make that cross over the toe of Mohawk himself. So after that, you can see there's a tab here and there's a hole here, so you just need to snap that in. And the front of the motorcycle is done. So as for the back, you can see actually his legs is just like that. So just bend his legs to here, and what you're gonna do is to double bend the knees, which I think is an amazing feature for Transformers, which I feel very satisfied about that. So what you need to do for that, this is the heel of the motorcycle. So after you're doing this, actually you need to this section you need to cross over that. So you need to pull that one using the hinge joint. Just pull that one here, so it's crossing over this section. So finally it just became this, and just do the same thing on the other side, but it doesn't have the motorcycle heels, so you don't need to do that. So just snap that in, and you can see these sections just align up with the toes, and also this section of the motorcycle, the bottom part. And after we align all those stuffs up, and here we got the motorcycle mode of Mohawk himself. So as I mentioned before, is a little bit small, but I think it's a very great figure for him to display or even play with it. And so getting to the comparisons, here we have the Studio Series 52 Elite 1, which I think is have the same a bigger size of Mohawk, but it makes sense, I think. So comparing to those deluxe class figures, here we get the scrap metal. Okay, I just displaying it like that. So as you can see, it's pretty small, and for him. Okay, another one is the Revenge of the Fallen skits, and yeah, it's pretty small, two of them. So it's just like that, and this is the mode. And I think actually there's a way to like balance it like that. I mean, maybe some stop motion makers will ask me how I need to balance it like that, exactly like I'm rolling instead of like just like that, and I can't really do that. So I have a trick. You can see there's a toe, and this heel is just makes him like that, right? So you need to move that slightly a little bit, and then this will actually bending to here instead of bending in here. Or if you really want to make him balance it like that, so without making any cables splitting out, so this toe will actually like that, and then here we go. You just need to balance it tight, and then just like that. So here we got the motorcycle mode rolling himself. So it's pretty awesome. This trick, I think, no any cable splitting out. It's really awesome trick, I think, and this is the trick that I just invented last day. So just taking a look at some details here. You can see the claws here, or the knife. It's really awesome. They still can just tap in the same way, and some silver painting here you can see, and then which I haven't mentioned is this. This is a very great feature that it just includes some really essential details of a normal motorcycle or Cybertronian living for Mohawk. So you can see some shape here, round shape, and also others shape you can see. And then as for that, actually you can see that his hands is just for the seat where a motorcycle rider sits on. And this is pretty awesome. I mean, I just love the design of the whole section, the wheels in the back, and this is also awesome. And but unfortunately, what I have to complain is about I just got two things actually. The first one is they don't get any things or any stuffs or any methods to cover up the hands. You can see the hands is still splitting out like that, and there was a quite serious problem if you just display it in the back like that, and then you just see his hand and it just holy like that, just like that. So the second complaint is actually you can see some green details here, and what I mean is actually the head of Mohawk. So, and also you can see his mouth here. So the second complaint is that, and that's it. That's all my complaint, and I got nothing to say. And so conclude all the complaints is the backpack is a little bit messy, and the right hand can tap in any weapons, unfortunately. And this third complaint is the hand splitting out here, and the fourth complaint is the head. You can still see the head of the motorcycle mode, but as a figure that is actually smaller than core class figure, for me it's pretty awesome. I mean, I can give a pass on it. So if you're rating this figure overall, I think I can rate this figure is 6.5 over 10. Yeah, those 4 complaints just make it like that. So that's why I'm pretty high standard for normal Transformers figures or even a third party Transformers figures. I mean, this trash. This is quite good, I think. But I mean those stuffs from officials, I'm pretty high standard. But even a third party Transformers which have more budget than Transformers figures that produced by Hasbro, and they don't have any budget and they just have a lot of toy designers to doing that these kind of toys. And I think yeah, it just get like 6.5 is pretty good for a third party figure. I think even Challenger don't have this, even the Unique Toys Challenger don't deserve this score. So that's why this figure is pretty good for a very mini figure, smaller than a core class figure. So I will show you some photography or some photos about Mohawk himself. I was using him and other figures. Just mixing them together later. So I will show you later. So make sure you have followed my Instagram account. Is almost 1,100 followers. So please follow me if you can. And also not forget to subscribe my channel. And I very appreciate that you just smash the like button and subscribe my channel, and also turn on the video notifications. And that's all for the review of the Transformers MC01 Mozart. And if you have any questions, just ask me through Instagram. And yeah, I just got an Instagram, so just follow me if you can. And that is all the review of this guy. So stay tuned for another video.